My name is Karen Golden, and this is my husband, Tom. We are the steering committee chairs for Good Shepherd's Dreaming Beyond campaign. Tom and I have been members of Good Shepherd Lutheran Church for about 30 years. During that time, we have been able to participate in many ministries, including baptizing 2 of our children, confirming all 4 of our kids, church school, Little Blessings preschool, church leadership, handbells, building gingerbread houses, and many more. We initially became members like many of you when we saw all the energy at this church and we were welcomed by Lynn Kroger.
We agreed to chair the Good Shepherd's Dreaming Beyond campaign because we have a passion for the mission of this church. We have witnessed the good that has been done by the members of Good Shepherd over those 30 years and are thankful for the passion to serve of so many faithful pastors, staff, and members. The Beyond campaign, chaired by Rhonda and Bob Beggs, was launched in 2019 and was a 3-year campaign and has been a resounding success. We have reduced Good Shepherd's debt from $3.1 million to less than $1.2 million, and as promised, we made significant capital investments at both the Madison and Verona campuses and have a reserve in place for future capital projects. Our annual debt payments have been reduced from $275,000 per year to about $145,000 per year. The Beyond campaign stayed true to the promise of 85% of gifts reducing debt and 15% of gifts being used for capital projects. Good Shepherd members also honored their commitments, as we will receive about 95% of the pledges made to the Beyond campaign by the time it closes in November.
As Tom said, we will have about $1.2 million in debt at the conclusion of the Beyond campaign. And now it is time to eliminate the rest of the debt. That is what the Dreaming Beyond campaign is all about. Eliminating this debt will free up the aforementioned $145,000 to dream about other ministries we can undertake, such as those God-sized dreams described in our new strategic plan. Together, we will discern what God is calling us to do next.
Please allow me to take a couple of minutes to walk through this prospectus. For those of you who have participated in the Beyond campaign, this document will look familiar. The biggest difference is that the Dreaming Beyond campaign will have an 18-month timeline as contrasted with the 36 months for the Beyond campaign. Turning to page 2, there is a welcome letter from Pastor Chris, Karen, and me. This letter covers some of the information we have reviewed today and also lists the 6 areas of focus in Good Shepherd's new strategic plan, which are described in more detail on page 3. In the lower right-hand corner of page 3 are our hopes for the annual giving campaign. On page 4 of the prospectus are 2 charts that describe our desired commitments from you, with amount of giving per week translating to the 18-month duration, and the number of gifts we are seeking in various categories.
We are pleased to announce that as of October 18th, we already have 37 gifts committed that total $370,000 from some members of Good Shepherd who came together to jumpstart the Dreaming Beyond campaign. Thanks to our faithful Good Shepherd members who have already made that commitment. This leaves about $850,000 we are seeking to complete the Dreaming Beyond campaign. During the 18-month length of the Dreaming Beyond campaign, 100% of gifts will go to debt reduction. That's right, 100% of gifts will be used for debt reduction. We ask that each of you will prayerfully consider a gift and complete the elimination of Good Shepherd's debt. We can then come together and burn that mortgage and celebrate God's abundance.
This journey began several years ago when I asked the congregation at our annual meeting to eliminate the debt. That reality is so close. Many have been involved in this effort, and I am grateful for all members that have led, faithfully given, and raised up our ministries. In particular, I would like to thank the Dreaming Beyond Steering Committee, which includes Greg and Courtney Meyer, Mike and Denny Nauman, Kathy Piercy, Brenda and Bill Wilcox, and my wife Karen. as well as Pastor Chris, Rick Bloom, Eric Homer, and other staff members. Thank you for helping Good Shepherd live out its dreams for ministry.